Introducing first, in the corner directly to my left, from Sparkle City, weighing in at an even 200 pounds, the dime piece, Aaron Rourke. And their opponent, hailing from Amityville, New York, weighing in at 195 pounds, he'll never be famous, Dan Barry!
You know, Dan Barry is famous to me.
That makes one of us. That makes one person on Earth. Congratulations, Alyssa.
Yeah, the only part where we haven't really seen eye to eye is about the band Nickelback, but you know,
he was sponsored by Nickelback.
I know, just like, you know, to each their own. But no, aside from that, I think Dan Barry is a fantastic human being and such a wealth of knowledge from his extensive career and his long history in the sport.
Maybe he's not famous, but he is highly regarded by me, by you, by pretty much everyone in that locker room. I feel like the only person who may not hold him in high regard is Aaron Rourke.
Dan Barry inviting Aaron Rourke to get back up to your feet. Duke it out.
As Aaron Rourke and Dan Barry about to go one-on-one here. The dime piece.
Circling one another like sharks, a feeling out process between Rourke and Barry. Rourke getting the better for the moment. Pushing Dan Barry. Oh, wow, riling the ire of Barry. Do no harm, but take no crap.
Charges in, does Barry. Hits that enziguri. And down goes Aaron Rourke.
Rourke seeing stars, and that's because of the famous Dan Barry.
Hits the cannonball in the corner. Gonna bring Aaron Rourke out, make a cover. A little bit of a hesitation there from Barry. Thought maybe he was going to follow up with something else, but went for the cover. Every second counts.
Every second counts, and to Dan Barry, maybe there was a concern about the positioning. He was rather close to those ropes as well. High kick from Rourke, who has incredible flexibility. His history as a dancer, his extension on some of these kicks is flawless.
Going up to that second rope is Barry. Could try that fall-away slam from the second rope. Saw him pull that off against Alec Price, but he is getting bit now. He did that against Bryce Donovan as well.
And that's what we mean, the viciousness, the almost animalistic qualities of the behavior of Aaron Rourke.
There's a double stomp onto, and now the dime piece showing that aggressive side and that flashy nature as he yells at referee Tyler Calloway before going out to the floor.
Just the meanest human being in Sparkle City.
Who else is in Sparkle City? Is he the only person there?
Oh no, it's full of the greats, but I don't think any of them are quite as cruel and as heartless as Aaron Rourke is. Oh, quick cover.
That I certainly believe. As now Aaron Rourke going back on the offensive here and taunting Dan Barry to boot.
Taunting the audience as well, who are chanting that Dan Barry is their favorite wrestler.
And Dan Barry firing back here.
Whips out of the corner into the opposing, but Aaron Rourke plants himself up on that top turnbuckle.
Oh, a diamond dust from the top. This could be it. Hooks the leg. But no, Dan Barry somehow had enough in him to get the shoulder up, and Aaron Rourke now turning his frustrations toward referee Tyler Calloway. He needs to be careful. And come on.
Once more, absolutely terrible. And Aaron Rourke devolves to this. When the frustration, when the aggression just builds up to a rolling boil, Aaron Rourke does the most dastardly, disgusting things. And now we go, Dan Barry. Some shots to the nose and the jaw. Oh, but now the knee strike delivered from Rourke. Rourke is not having any of that.
He's gonna go in for the big shot.
Oh, wait,
go behind. Snap German by Dan Barry. And that gets him right back into this contest as Aaron Rourke is practically folded up.
practically folded up. What kind of way is that for bones to lie?
Now Dan Barry trying to get those cobwebs shaken out as these two competitors are really bringing it here, as we will go live for Heavy Lies the Crown in here minutes.
And Barry gonna have to probably make sure he gets a rabies shot and a tetanus shot after being bitten by Aaron Rourke repeatedly.
And frankly, who knows? This could bleed into the start of Heavy Lies the Crown. Who knows how long this one's gonna go?
Anything can happen. Gotta make sure that you are tuning in over on IWTV for all of Heavy Lies the Crown, as now Aaron Rourke wisely putting some distance between himself and Dan Barry, but hold on, I may have spoken too soon.
Off the ropes, Barry's gonna fly, taking down Aaron Rourke as he goes for broke here against the dime piece. Dan Barry knows he has to step it up a notch or two against someone like Rourke.
Rourke, someone that is not below sinking to any means necessary. Dan Barry pulling out all the stops. Sent on off of the top rope, hooks both legs. Still not enough.
Only a count of 2 for Dan Barry, as now he has to dig deep down into his playbook, figure out a way to put the dime piece out, because Aaron Rourke is not staying down.
This is the veteran know-how of Dan Barry, not letting it get under his skin, not letting it frustrate him to the point of making a mistake, maintains his focus, and maintains the offense.
Inzagiri pushing Aaron Rourke back. Now Barry going up to that second rope.
Trying to reposition the arms, clubbing a few more blows to incapacitate Aaron Rourke, as now Dan Barry, Aaron Rourke off the top turnbuckle.
A snap superplex. Follows it up with the Falcon Arrow. Is that it?
No!
Rourke gets out at 2. Rourke gets out at 2, and Dan Barry is beside himself.
Dan Barry looking worse for wear at the tail end of this Festival weekend. But still, the fight continues. Aaron Rourke, at the hands of Dan Barry, being brought back up to his feet.
And now Dan Barry going to put him up. Maybe that depth to Smoochie. Beat Mathers with it just 2 nights ago.
Rourke lands on his feet. Incredible agility. Oh, spinning back elbow. Now caught once more by Barry. He's got a back elbow of his own. Barry off the ropes, caught with a boot from the dime piece.
Aaron Rourke reeling again. European uppercut.
Dan Barry digging deep.
Oh no, has him up. Looking like maybe trying to transition to an air raid crash, but Rourke using those legs. Hits the destroyer, he's down.
He's down, but is he out? Can Aaron Rourke? No. Wants to be so sure that Dan Barry won't be able to kick out. Scaling up to the top turnbuckle is Rourke.
Going up top. Hits the double stomp from the top. Hooks the leg.
Oh, that's gotta be it. No. What?
Dan Barry out at 2.
Dan Barry will not go gently into that good night. That is not the way that Dan Barry wants his 2022 to end.
As he is showing that he can go with any generation of talent. Dan Barry hanging on here against the dime piece, Aaron Rourke, as we are just minutes away from Heavy Lies the Crown.
Aaron Rourke, though, now jaw-jacking with fans here in attendance at the White Eagle.
Gonna try some sort of suplex here, but no.
Dan Barry weaves his way out. Clubbing blow between the shoulder blades.
Elbows. Oh. Well.
Everyone's getting the New Year's kiss early. Dan Barry delivers right back.
Dan Barry gives one right back. Has him up. Oh,
no.
Breaking the eyes. He raked the eyes.
Under the brow bone of Barry.
Super kick. Spinning back kick.
Oh,
spiked
jeez.
him. Spiked him. Aaron Rourke secures the win.
Here's your winner, the dime piece, Aaron Rourke.
Aaron Rourke secures the victory over Dan Barry. Folks, we will be back in just 2 minutes for Heavy Lies the Crown.